EA Sports, within the game. Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest, mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, wasn't instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough, damn, this must be
the world is panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits are vanished, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all get it. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly, you out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket in the sand. Can I vent out my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies ejecting the fence when I'm wrecking. Look at my reaction. My pupils escape. This for shame. Tell me what you do for shame. When you show your showroom credit. When you show your bro for living. What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant?
For beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect mines from complex rhymes. Go and shut the fuck up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb, it's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing with fame, too peculiar. Although I'm truly a Renaissance starter. My mind divine, it'll take me a lot harder. Growing up, I really with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' fight to the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. I love the maintain in the building, you make it.
Banging on the chest help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look, they out my business. I'm so ice-for-living. Stainless. Now the place I should have been to prison. Don't worry, remorse, no cases. I got the road flooded. So get wet, ain't been swimming. I'm the man now. Ain't I work a plan now. Can't I? I remember when you ain't player. Hey, when I'm player, now the same.
If God's for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Frosting with a gold shade. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spring. And now you got only your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all that's against me.
Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. It's a minute to the Sunday magic. This is not a game, it is not a game. Banging on your chip when I come through the pain. Never been about the money or the fame. But when the brain bugs in the bug game. Hands on the ball, yeah, I got those. It's a playoff intelligence, got home. We ain't going outside, we ain't met them most. Lights can't hurt, time action. Run it up, touchdown, in the field with the place, young man. It's a minute to the Sunday magic. Lights can't prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the place, young man. It's a minute to the Sunday magic. The Sunday magic.
Starstruck, hopping around with the red truck of a truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Then there are nice guys, but the nice guys here. Talk, no big boat, baby, they come up short. Take the recess, this a heat check.
When you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, we turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down. Universal sound when we off the pound. Take a look around when we touch the town. Like the race, jumping in the big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suck a fools, bad enough with you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another on the tour, touching every shore. From Cali to Singapore, every day I'm seeing more. In the temple that we rock, on top of the cement. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together, now we. So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system, we turn it up.
You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything.
I'm the best, and you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get on go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, and you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get on go. If I touch it, then it's cold. For the bike and they know I'm in prison. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my boy heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call it. Working big, and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know he missed the know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till I can stun and do it.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. On 3rd down, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get on the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Dancing to his left. To Mixon on the check down. Running right through him. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Mixon, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And he is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. It needed something good to happen.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. They go play fake. Mahomes steps away. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and a yard, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 14 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. You can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And this pass caught by Gray. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Harrison Butler for the Chiefs field goal, a 51-yard attempt. And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this up to midfield. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. McPherson now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
11 MT, Pate. 11 MT.
First down. Here's Burrow. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Here we go. 11. Ready? Let him cut.
Here's a run with Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side.
Here we go.
Coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
After the pick six, here's Burrow again. He'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And he is going to lose yardage here. To throw again on second down. Burrow. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no gain.
Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. It's Boyd. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, 34 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
15.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Mahomes will throw for it. On the move to his left. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Burrow going for it on 4th. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A gutsy call. 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it because, to me, it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air, and what a result. Big-time play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 15. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. L'Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow out to his left. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. It's complete, and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Bengals drive about to get going. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, the lopsided affair finally